the old guy. I want to see both of them play against each other. Druid will not mirror, but wait, we can't because. Okay, this is the first game. Yugs has decided to play with his Warlock and RandomTask with his Druid, and RandomTask has a Yogg Druid. Quick fire amp right off the bat, which would probably be followed by a Flame Juggler. Although if you don't have him, still worth it even though there's no minion down. RandomTask has, he's lacking the early game right now.
He is.
Does he Wild Growth or does he?
I feel like he Wild Growth.
Yeah, you kind of have to. You could Innervate out a Mire Keeper. Actually, that might be a better play. But then you get Wild Growth.
But then you have
the Mire Keeper loses both against both minions in a negative way.
Right.
But this isn't getting any better for RandomTask. He has to quickly regain control, or things will spiral downwards.
It's gonna innervate coin and Ancient of War.
Will do well to stop the bleeding.
Let's see, Yugs, you can get 1, 2, 3, so you can get 4, 8.
There's definitely enough damage there.
There is, yeah. You just have to invest everything you have.
Oh.
Okay. Or he'll just build a taunt wall.
I don't know, that's not tall enough to be
not really a wall, but, you know.
It's only 3 health. It needs to be like at least twice that size.
A taunt fence.
But the Gormok is still going to be able to be used.
It's a very nice Gormok.
Somebody is beeping.
Oh, it's me. Shit. I'm sorry for the beeping.
Sorry for the beeping, folks. That's all SirTurtle's fault. I guarantee. RandomTask is in a tough situation.
He is.
I don't know if there's
nothing.
Anything, really. He needs a taunt. He's 1 mana short of the Ancient of War. Fandral is your Drake. None of those are going to do anything. I think this
Fandral and Power of the Wild for funsies or concede.
So game 1 goes to a quick win to Zulok on Yogg part. Well played.
Well done.
So that's out of the way. Himself before. It's not that he's a bad player. Just, sometimes it doesn't go that well. Yeah. I mean, we definitely had a unique situation where it was the start of a new meta, and everybody was clueless, really. All right, so game number 2 is going to be RandomTask's Warrior versus Yugs' Druid. Now, Yugs has a Cthulhu Druid.
Cthulhu. And you're going to see the first of many Dragon Warriors.
Yay!
Yay!
They're all pretty much the same, honestly.
They are. Yeah.
I don't. Do most Dragon Warriors bring Sir Finley?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
And you go for what? The heal or the draw or?
I've seen a mix of draws and a mix of aim shots.
Oh yeah. Okay. You mean steady shot?
Steady shots. Yes.
Yeah. But like, pinging wouldn't be a good one, right?
Ping, no. Well, ping. I've seen ping, but kind of like. It's the least worst of the 3.
It could be good for some situations. Anyway.
That's a really early frothing.
A slam will be nice here. Or a... Yep, slam. He can... Yeah, he's going to just trade his other crap in. Send the frothing to face. For a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's an excellent frothing.
Yugs now doesn't have any way to deal with... Well, he does have a... He actually does,
do a 4/4 charge.
He'll charge. Or he can set up a taunt. No, taunt's a terrible idea.
Taunt's bad.
Get the charger out there. Uses his whole turn, but he gets rid of the frothing, which is necessary.
Unfortunately, it's not great to trade in a 5-mana card to a...
No, it's not. A 3 mana.
2, 4.
But he can develop a weapon, aim it down a minion. It's good. Yeah, as Pants just said, if he does draw Sir Finley, a steady shot is the preferable, probably the preferable hero power. you got to fight against that armor from the Druid hero power.
Definitely.
And, you know, take him down before he can really put that Cthulhu in play. The Cthulhu's Disciple could get rid of the 3-2, but I guess he doesn't want to play it still. He'd rather just taunt. And on this side, alright, he's going to ensure Drake. He could also Inner Rage execute.
So I was thinking of doing.
He could.
He's wondering if he wants to
Right.
invest that much.
He'd rather do this. Alright. So he gets rid of the taunt, keeps a 4/4 with spell power on the board. It's cool. Yugs now can
Clear that.
do a Brawn plus a Disciple to get rid of that.
And he will give his Cthulhu 4/4. Yep.
4/4. He decides, yeah, just leave it at that. And now, Random Task has to do something. Obviously.
You could charge the Bran.
He's got a variety of things. He could charge the Bran. He could charge the Bran in the inner. I don't know if he needs to get rid of the 2/1.
I don't think he does, but
He's
he
gonna
will.
clear. And hero power. A Sylvanas is not a good idea.
No, he'll throw down his big
Yeah.
taunt.
And now,
and
well,
clear.
he still has a way to proc the execute, so this is okay. I'm guessing. Oh, Blood Dagger's
An even better way to proc it.
Yeah. Well. What do you do?
Well, unless you want the body. But this kind of lets you curve out a little better.
Kind of. You can.
You just don't have. You just throw face.
Okay, yeah, that's what I like. Okay. Blackmane Corrupted of face, yeah, because using your drag, you kind of want the dragon in your hand. You don't want to throw it down yet.
No, especially. Well,
But-
I mean, you do have a lot more dragons, but
Sylvanas is nice.
do you give him? Do you trade in the 2/2 and put everything in so he doesn't get anything, or do you not care about the 2/2? Especially if you can kill it with that.
No, this doesn't really. This is an awkward play for Random Task. You could choose to ignore the Sylvanas, which probably isn't the best idea. But if you Azure Drake, it could still be okay. I don't know. You could clear everything to kill the Sylvanas, but then what? Yeah, and then just throw down your Gromash. Yeah, that's probably the best. Druid doesn't have a good way to get rid of a Gromash
Okay.
with one card. Yeah, I mean, you could just ignore the Sylvanas. He looks like he's gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now he's got Yugs at 6 health. It's not enough for one Gromash alone, but if he draws his other Inner Rage,
Hoping
or
he gets
Blood
the
Dagger,
Corruptor.
he wins.
And he does.
He does get it. Yeah, like you said, the best one of the two. Cthulhu is. Oh, okay. What does he do?
So
Yugs has 16 damage on board
plus
plus
he
another
has
1.
lethal, and
with his hero power.
Random Task has to draw into something.
He can't
Unless
just
he wants to
Gromash.
take out
Unless he takes out the Black
The
and Corruptor.
Black and
Yeah.
Corruptor. And that's what he's gonna
yeah,
do.
he's gonna
Okay. Which is
Otherwise, he would have had to hero power.
right.
But at this point, Yugs cannot afford to ignore the Gromash. He can't just go face for 11.
So he's gonna try to draw into
Yep.
something to take it out. What do you
he's
have for
6
4
damage
damage?
shy. For 5, he doesn't have anything.
You don't have anything for 4
Oh,
unless you Raven Idol for something. Fandral Raven Idol.
yeah, that's a good combo.
You just have to hope you get something of use out of the Raven Idol to try to save your Cthulhu.
I mean, he won't have any mana, so he can't. But
Oh, true. Never mind. You're gonna
it's
trade
still,
in anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna trade
It's
in,
still a
but he
good
still
turn.
keeps the
That was fast. Swipe's nice.
Amber Reaver and a swipe. Yeah, that's pretty nice here. Yugs just had a nice counter. Now the taunt will be good, but With that board on Yugs' side, I don't know if there's much that RandomTask can really do here.
I don't know that he can do anything. He's got...
Can build a wall, but it's not enough. With 2 swipes there...
He's got a few more ways to take out the Cthulhu, but
He needs to draw them.
he needs to draw them.
Do you start with a Wild Growth for... What else could
To
he draw
draw.
here? Yugs' side. He's got...
Oh wait, or can you... You can't... Can you swipe? I'm sorry, swipe trade 11 swipe face. Double swipe face? No, because that won't take out the taunt.
Yeah, that... Oh, wait.
Or
That
can
would have
it?
been lethal. Oh, it's still lethal. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
matter how you
yes.
did it
I'm sorry.
exactly.
Yes, I forgot about the hero power. Okay.
Yeah, so Wild Growthing would have been bad. That was the correct play. Well played! Wow,
Well
that
done,
was
Yugs.
close. That was really close between the two of them. There it
It's right
is. Yeah. So Yugs wins his second game.
To be safe, you play your
He's gonna go
Warlock.
with- yeah, Warlock. That's
Yeah.
a good one. Rush him down.
Yep.
Begin. Your soul shall be mine.
Yugs draws
And he's got the hand to do it.
awesome starting hand. Yeah. RandomTask actually manages to still get a good hand with the mulligan there. Flame Juggler.
50-50.
Nice. It's like, it's a good...
Gets it.
You don't like Flame Juggler?
And that's actually
Could you
the
imagine
worst
if
of the
Flame
fire
Juggler
bats.
actually only hit minions? That'd be even worse. At first I wanted that to be the case, and now that I've seen it in play, I'm thinking, that's good, it can hit the face too. I like that. Yeah, between Knife Juggler and Flame Juggler, it's like very annoying when it goes unfavorably. Minor damage
Nice
amounts,
draws.
but it's so significant early game. Alright, so
It
a
is.
Flame Juggler will be a nice card still. But Yugs has so many options. I mean, not necessarily this turn, but so many low card minions. Random still has to get lucky. I would expect... Direwolf's not good enough. Actually, Direwolf is good enough.
Enough to go, yeah,
With the abusive.
with the abusive.
And he doesn't even lose a minion. He
Yugs
just
wishing
loses
that
Divine
that
Shield.
fire bat hit the divine shield.
Yep. Oh, sorry again about that beeping, guys. All right. He throws some more minions down, which will contest, but it doesn't stop the aggro lock.
No.
Gormok actually can come down this turn if you abusive first. Although I don't know what you Gormok, what you abusive. You maybe just go face.
Yeah, just Gormok. Can Gormok do face? Or does it have to be a minion?
No, it can hit anything.
I've
It can hit
never
face.
ever played Gormok. I feel like you just go face because if you try to take out the bat or the toad, you risk losing
And
a number of minions.
RandomTask. No, Yugs rather. Yugs' Hunter does not have Unleash the Hound. Oh yes, it does. It has 2 Unleash the Hound. Okay. So you say there's not many ways to board clear as a Hunter, but
Right. Actually, and he doesn't even have explosive trap.
no, he doesn't have any trap. All right, so there's the Gormak. Oh, ooh, okay.
That's-
So the huge toad kills the 2/1. You lose some damage there, but the Rescuer's face is a difference of 3 damage, I think. 2 damage. Yeah.
2 damage.
That's okay. Ultimately, not going to be a game breaker.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry.
The light protects me.
Trade.
Look at all of those divine
Definitely.
shields. So Yugs fights back. RandomTask is gonna be able to play a Sea Giant as well. With a Doubtshire Councilman is a nice combo.
It's a very
is
nice
a little
combo.
nasty. I don't
that
think he
could
really.
be it.
He does want to trade. Okay.
He does.
Go face with the 4/4. No, he
No.
still wants to trade.
Yeah. Definitely keep that sea giant as long as
It
you
was
can.
important as well to get rid of beasts.
That too.
Always important.
Yep.
There is an Unleash the Hounds.
Is a Huffer?
Leok
No.
would have made that nasty combo.
Leok is definitely what you
But
wanted.
Misha's so good. The Gormok will die, but not the others. And now RandomTask needs, I don't know exactly.
Well,
The Argus will give him enough to break through the Misha.
Even if he just wants to break through with the council.
Okay, he just does want to taunt up the
Definitely.
9-9, of course. Now he's got a. Now this is like a. There you go.
And there he goes.
That was enough. That defender. Well played there.
Well done,
Well
RandomTask.
played, Warlock. It is indeed the Dragon Warrior against the Hunter.
Oh, he throws out. No, he doesn't. Okay. I thought for a second he threw out the dragon. That would activate Alexstrasza.
Another nice start from Yugs. Now,
The match that just ended has just started for you Twitch streamers.
yeah. Quick games. What's the delay on this? 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
5 minutes?
Oh my god. these are
Wow.
Quick games.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Yugs has a nice start here with plenty of low mana cards, and Random does have that very nice N'Zoth's First Mate. He has a Alexstrasza's Champion, which has the ability, the highlight whatever,
The proc.
which he wants to trade in. Of course. Next turn he can play one of his 2 Frothing Berserkers. But an Eagle Horn Bow will stop the 3-2.
So we'll see a frothing.
Yep, Frothing
And,
Berserker's there.
Nothing to buff it up just yet.
No, and it has just enough HP to not die to the bow,
Yep.
which is necessary. And so Yugs has to really consider what's worth throwing down here. Because anything he throws down is going to just buff up the Frothing Berserker.
Yeah.
He could.
He's gonna do a
just
Naked Houndmaster.
Tempo Houndmaster is good. But it's still going to just buff up the Frothing Berserker.
Yeah.
And not only buff up one, but buff up 2 Frothing Berserkers. Because he's got an Execute ready. And now he is pushing.
Pushing for that face damage.
Yep. RandomTask is ramping up here. With 2 Frothings.
And Yugs still no way to
needs,
answer them.
Frost Trap would be nice.
But we're looking at his. He doesn't have
He
any
doesn't
traps.
have one, I know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of what do you do as a hunter?
Kill commands is
situation?
it.
You don't have the board clear. Kill command would be nice. Misha would be fine.
Misha.
But this is very much head slanted towards RandomTask at the moment.
Definitely. And I feel like you clear the 2 to try to get more frothings.
The Huge Toad
It
actually
will
and the
trade-
Fiery Bat, both of these are going to be buffing up the Frothing Berserkers. That's not the right target, but that's
No.
okay still. Another one. Where's this one going to go? That's nice.
That is nice.
Look at that. Okay, this is a dream start from RandomTask. And
Yugs
another
is-
very fast game.
Wow.
We're going to be on to the next, we're going to be...
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Twitch
okay.
chat's not gonna know what happened.
RandomTask wins with a very quick win, the Dragon Warrior, leaving now that Yogg Druid that I want to see.
You see a lot of people once they win one, it gives them the momentum to win the next 2.
Yeah.
It's gone that way for Random, but the opposite for Yugs. Yugs had that momentum and lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, we are now 2-2 going into game number 5. Yogg Druid versus Mid-Range Hunter. And look at, there's legendaries. That's really not the ideal start for
It's not.
RandomTask. But the Living Roots is nice. Yugs doesn't have that great start he did the past 2, but again, when you have that Hunter deck, it's hard to have a bad hand.
It is. He's gonna coin out. Is he gonna weapon or animal companion? He'll go with the animal companion.
Yeah, that's probably better there. Oh, not much he can really do.
He'll just try to gain some armor.
Yeah, just armor up. Direwolf's gonna help Simple enough.
Gonna double roots.
Yeah, you got not. I don't want to.
And
One living roots. Yeah, you consider like, do I living roots
once
Misha twice?
Misha twice. That's what I was wondering.
It wouldn't be the worst. I mean, it might. It's pretty bad,
But it is.
getting rid of the entire wolf alpha is probably more efficient.
That was actually, we put music on in the playroom, and I was racking out to a little bit of closing time there.
Pay attention, class.
The Violet teacher plus the living roots. Does he? That's nice, except for the whole Unleash the Hounds thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ouch.
yeah. That's how it goes, though. So Yugs is gonna clean up and still get some face damage in, and still have enough mana to throw down a huge toad. But we are now getting into the later stages of
Of the
this,
druid.
meaning the druid has
is-
mana. Oh, he's got the fun little bug effect going around with the green and the leafy things. So I think he needs to play Yogg at this point. He hasn't played many spells, but he needs something to.
He
get rid
needs
of
something.
this.
He's played
Ancient
2.
of War alone will not do it because
3 with the
he has to
2.
get a lucky Yogg here. Let's
He
see what
does.
happens. Let's see Doom.
Twisting Nether.
Twisting Nether.
No.
That's the wrong target. Okay.
No.
Nope. Still not good. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh. Possibly the
not a good Yogg.
least exciting Yogg I've ever seen.
Which
And
actually,
that's gonna be
next
a
game.
conceit.
Yeah.
Wow. Random Task left the destiny of his time in this league into Yogg's hands.